So look, y'all. In this video, this cop wife realized that her husband knew she was cheating the whole time. But why is she sitting in the interrogation room though? I don't think y'all understand.
I'm on emergency. Do you need police, fire, or paramedics?
I'm saying police. I'm driving north on Linda, and there was three gunshots at the Walgreens, and there were when I drove by, there were two people down, two males and one female.
When police arrived at the Walgreens parking lot, they were met with a chaotic and devastating scene. Two men were lying on the ground, both suffering from gunshot wounds. One of them, Emmett Corrigan, was pronounced dead at the scene. The other was Deputy Robert Hall, who was still alive, but gravely injured. Nearby, Robert's wife, Candy Hall, appeared physically unharmed. She was found sobbing over her husband's body, telling officers she had just witnessed everything unfold. A handgun was discovered only a few feet away, and investigators quickly determined it was the only weapon at the scene. Robert was rushed to the hospital for emergency treatment. Meanwhile, Candy was escorted to the police department, and she was placed into an interrogation room to give her account of what had just happened. Before the detectives sit down with Candy, they decide to stop at the hospital to see if Robert could tell them his side of the story.
Do you remember what happened to you, bud? And what happened at Walgreens?
My wife.
Your wife?
Where's her wife?
She's safe. Was she with you?
Yes. Her car was next to mine.
Did she meet you there?
Yes.
Did you go there to meet somebody, or did you go there to buy something?
No, my daughter said my wife was there.
Your daughter told you that your wife was there?
Yes.
Hey, Rob, do you remember there being an altercation or anything with anybody?
Yes, there was another guy there.
There was another guy there?
Yes.
What happened with the other guy?
He fought.
He fought with you?
Yes.
Over what?
Wife.
Over your wife? What happened during the fight, Rob? You don't know?
Did you know this guy that you fought with over your wife?
Yeah. It's her boss.
It's her boss?
Okay. What was the fight about, Rob?
About my wife. He shot me, I think, in the neck.
Investigators were unable to get any more information from Robert. However, they were able to confirm that the firearm found at the scene belonged to his wife, Candy. So the question was, how did two men get shot with the same gun, and what led to the shooting? In order to get more answers, detectives begin their interview with Candy.
Hold on. Did he catch the man in the car with his wife?
New subscriber alert.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And then how was her gun? Okay.
At this point, Candy has no idea if her husband is dead or alive.
Oh God! Oh God! Please, God, please. How long have you and your husband married?
17 years. Long time.
What does he do for work?
He works for Ada County Sheriff.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
He's a deputy?
How did all three of you guys end up at the Walgreens?
I was at Walgreens earlier, and so was Emmett. And, well, I didn't know he was there, and I went and got my prescription. And then when I was leaving out there, we had a big case. We've been doing really well at work. And we started talking. He's like, hey, I'm going to go get some gas. And I know his wife and his 5 kids. And I said, oh, okay.
Candy claims she went to Walgreens to pick up her medication when she saw her employer, Emmett Corrigan, also picking up medication of his own. Candy was a paralegal, and Emmett was a lawyer. Candy tells detectives that they were working on a big case, so Emmett asked her to go with him to get gas, so they could discuss the case further. When they returned to Walgreens, her husband was there waiting.
And we drove back, and Rob was there at Walgreens, and I knew that because my daughter had called, and Rob called me earlier, and oh God, and we were all talking outside, and I said, I'm gonna go, the girls were calling me, and I had my keys in my hand, I had my purse, and I turned around and I heard pop, 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 and I didn't know what it was, and I was like, what? And I turned around and I hear Emmett go, and kind of like, and he fell, and then I looked over at Rob, and he's on the ground, and blood all over him. I was like, oh my God. So I went over and I put my hand on it. Oh my God. okay. He's gonna be okay.
I'm sure he will.
Oh God. Please, God. Please, God.
The officer watching Candy leaves the room to check and see where the detectives are that are supposed to be interviewing her. While the officer is away, she receives an update on Robert's condition.
He's stable condition.
Oh God.
The gunshot wound didn't penetrate anything, so he's talking to the other officer right now. So
Thank you so much. Oh.
he's doing okay right now.
Oh God. Please.
Like you said he thought it was just kind of a scratch mark that he kind of just grazed the top of his head. So.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
So I'll give you some more information when I get it. Okay, a detective should be here in a few minutes to talk to you.
Okay.
All right.
When do I not get to can I talk to Rob?
Not for a little while. Not until this is all being investigated. So it's going to be a little while.
Right.
Where was Rob at when you guys went and got gas and you guys pulled up? Was he?
He was in his truck.
He was sitting in his truck.
And he just got out, and he and I we've not been good, but we've been talking about splitting and stuff because it's been bad for a while, for years, and but not anyways. So he was very, 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 very jealous of well, not very jealous. I don't say that.
She was cheating. She was cheating with that boss of hers, and she got caught up. Now she trying to play victim. You're not finna play with me.
He was just upset about my actions lately, which is just basically I just had enough. And it being younger and good looking, whatever. He assumed, which he's been assuming for like 7 months, that we were having some toward affair, which is not true. I actually know his wife and his kids, and they've been in my work and everything, but Rob didn't want to hear that.
Despite their age difference and the fact that Emmett was married with 5 children, the police would later find emails between Emmett and
You see him? Come on, y'all. You know she did it.
Candy, proving that they had been having a very serious relationship for quite some time.
And he was upset when he got out of the truck, and he was talking to Emmett, and they kind of had words, but that was it. And then this car drove by. I turned around to walk back to my car. Car drove by, and I hear this pop up, and I just, oh God. And then I see Emmett on the ground, and I see Rob on the ground, and I just freaked out. I'm hoping, praying, they have cameras outside of Walgreens in that parking lot.
They do. From what I understand, they do. So.
It turns out that Walgreens did have cameras, and the detectives quickly gained access to them. The first video shows Candy arriving at Walgreens, where she would get into Emmett's truck and leave. While they're gone, we see Robert's truck pulling in, and the deputy getting out. He enters the store like a man on a mission. He walks down the aisles looking for his wife. When he realizes she isn't there, he goes back out to his truck, and he waits for them to return. Unfortunately, there were no cameras where the shooting took place, and since Candy is a sole eyewitness, it's important that she is interviewed, and hopefully she can explain how 2 men were shot with a single gun.
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of detectives out piecing this together, okay? And are you good with talking with us right now? I mean, you got brought down here as a witness, and the way I'm looking at this is, are you willing to voluntarily talk to us and tell us what happened tonight?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would imagine it was a horrible event. You work in a law office. Please help us put this together as best as we can. We'll match statements with evidence. I mean, you know how police work goes, I guess.
Know. I do it all day long.
Okay. Where does this thing start?
Basically at home.
Who's all involved tonight?
It would be Robert, my husband, and Emmett Corrigan, who is my boss and friend. Rob, my husband, he has had a really hard time, and no fault to him or anything, but with me working with Emmett. Emmett being younger and, aggressive attorney, and I have been working with him since October.
And he got jealous at a point, but we were bad in our relationship, so all those emotions came mixing it. So when I went and got gas at Fred Meyer with Emmett, and then we were driving back, and my daughter called me, and she said, "Mom, where are you?" I'm on my way back. I told her I was with Michelle, and that is my best friend Michelle, because I didn't want to tell her who I was with.
Okay.
And she told her dad, I could hear her saying, she's with Michelle. But I said, I have to pick up my car at Walgreens. Okay, because that's where it is. I left my car at Walgreens.
Okay.
And I said, we're just driving around, is what I told Hannah on the phone. Michelle and I are driving around. Dad and I have had a bad night, and I'm talking to Michelle. That's what I said. So then Rob calls, and he calls me, and I pick up, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I am out." And he said, "Are you out with Emmett?" And I said, "I am." And he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "We're just talking." And then Emmett goes, "Let me talk to him." And so Emmett got on the phone, and he said, "Rob, we're talking about," and Rob must have said something like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "We're just talking about life. That's all." And then Emmett got really upset with Rob on the phone and said something like, "Break your head," or something like that. And I looked at him, and I kind of hit him on the shoulder, and I go, "What are you doing?" And I grabbed the phone, and I said, "I'll be there in just a second." And so when we pulled up, he parked the way he was, and Emmett got out of the truck, and I got out, and I stood there, and Rob came up, and Emmett's a very aggressive man. He bodybuilds, so he's really pumped up all the time, and he got like this close up into Rob's face, and I remember, and I go, "Hey, knock it off, this is ridiculous." And then they exchanged some words about Emmett was trying to down Rob, and I looked at Emmett, I said, "Knock it off." And I said, "This is enough, let's all be adults here and just leave. It's whatever." Emmett said, "What are you going to do, Rob? You gonna hit me?" Rob goes, "I'm not going to hit you. I can do anything, And I said, "Okay, look, I'm leaving." And the next thing I knew is this car went by me, and I don't know where it went. I waited for this car to go by, and I said, "Okay, I need to go. Hannah's at home. She just called me." And I turned around to walk to my car, and I hear pop, pop, and then pop. And that's all I heard. And I turned around, and both of them are laying on the ground. What in the world? I didn't even know what the pop was. It almost sounded like balloons popping. And I'm like, and I ran over, and I see this blood gush. I didn't see Emmett at this point, because Emmett was kind of like on his, like this, and I didn't know what was going on, and I just see all this blood gushing down his rough face. So I went over, and I covered. He had this wound on his top of his head, not covered, and I'm calling 911. And then I'm like, "Robin," I'm screaming in his ear, "Stop, stop." And then I took my hand off of it after I was talking to 911, and then I ran over to see what was wrong, what was going on, and I think had a shot here, because there was stuff on the ground, and he had water coming out of his nose, and then I just freaked, and then I look up, and Rod's standing up, and I was like, "Oh my God, get down, get down." And he's walking towards me like in a daze. I'm like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And then there was a gun over by Rob, and I not by him, but over to the side, when he was walking to me, they're right in the center, and he went down to grab it, and I go, "No, no, no," and I grabbed it from him, and then he's walking after me, and I'm holding on to him like this. I'm like, "No, no, no, no," and I tossed the gun like this, "No," and then he collapsed where we ended, where the paramedics got him. That's where we ended, and I shoved the gun. I just threw it in the street, in the middle of the street,
we saw
just
where,
to get away.
We saw where it rested.
And that's exactly what happened, and then I just freaked out. I didn't know what to do.
Candy claims to have handled the firearm after it had been fired, which would have explained why her fingerprints had been found on the weapon. The problem is, How did two men get shot with the same gun? Candy has already lied about having an affair with Emmett, so detectives are concerned she is lying about the gun.
Anyways, I just grabbed the gun and I'm walking with him like what?
So did you pick up the gun?
I did.
Okay, so you carried the gun for a distance.
Yeah, and I pushed it over to and I just I kind of went like this, and I just put it in the middle of the street because I didn't know, was he going for the gun? Was he going for something? I don't know. I had no idea. He was.
You heard pop, 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 like a pause?
Yep.
Okay. Like how long of a pause? And those are time questions can be tough, but
seconds.
Okay, but a definite pause.
Yeah, it was pop, pop, pop. There's nothing going on. He was here. I was here. It's not uncommon how late he's there. He has 5 children at home, and in fact, he was getting Dayquil or something to that nature. And you're gonna effing hit me? You're gonna effing hit me, Rob? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna effing hit me? And Rob's like, I'm not gonna hit you. And Emmett goes, why? You don't want to lose your job, do you? You don't want to. And Rob's like, I'm not gonna hit you. I just want to know what is going. And he goes, Emmett goes, because you're a jerk. That's why you're a so, I mean, he was in his face.
Emmett's in Rob's face.
Mm-hmm. And Rob's like, hey, you know what? I want to know why you were with my wife. And I said, Robert. And I looked at him. I go, Pub, I'm an adult here. I can be with who I want to be with. You know him. It's not like he's a stranger or anything like that. And he's like, you don't want to do that, Rob. You don't want to get in my face. You don't want to do that. I'll break your head. Sorry, but that's what he was. The last thing I do know is, and that's when I said, look, enough. I need to go. Hannah called. I need to go. You guys, Emmett, get back in your truck. I told him, Emmett, get back in your truck. Go. Rob, come with me. We need to go home. Okay, I gotta go. Hannah called me. I gotta go. And I turned around to walk to my car, and that's when I heard it.
Before the detectives figure out how the two men were shot, they want to focus on Candy and Emmett's relationship. As I said before, the police found emails and text messages between them, showing that they were involved in a very serious relationship.
Mm-hmm. Are you and Emmett involved in a romantic relationship?
No.
Yes.
Have you ever been romantic with Emmett?
No.
Have you been sexual with Emmett?
No. When officers were coming up and everything was going on so much, I did not tell them that I had picked the gun up and put it in the, just put it away, just scooted away because I didn't know what he was doing. I go, no, and I picked it up and I just scooted it in the street.
So your fingerprints will be on it?
Yes, they will.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
Okay, so we'll probably need to get your fingerprints.
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked for Ada County prosecutors, so they took my fingerprints.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're in the same database.
Okay, sure.
We'll work through that. Was it truly coincidental that Emmett was going to Walgreens at the same time that you were going to be there, or was this you guys were going to meet and talk?
Purely coincidental.
All right. In Rob's eyes, did this certainly look bad, finding you and Emmett together?
Yes.
You come home, you have a shot of tequila, this is your Friday, but Rob's there.
Yep.
You guys have some discussion?
Yes.
That doesn't go well?
He's like, yeah, well, you haven't been wanting to talk to me. Every day you come home, you're tired, this and that. And I'm like, I am. Kenny, why don't you
It's because she cheating. You just said everything a cheating woman does perfectly. Yeah, I am, because you're cheating. And the police is finna say that you was in a sexual relationship with him.
just tell me?
It's already, we know this.
I said, I'm not having an
They finna go ahead
affair.
and tell her.
I don't know what you want me to say. And he said, I don't believe you. I truly think that you are involved with Emmett. I said, I'm not. I know you think that because the way that we communicate with cases, text, on the phone, everything, I get that. The fact of the matter is I'm not.
Help me understand. I mean,
sure.
You must be really emotionally attached to Emmett.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I think I am.
I just want to understand the dynamics.
Sure. No, I think I'm very attracted to him, and in the sense of emotional, yeah, because it's one of those things. He picks me up, and boosts my ego or whatever, not, I don't know, confidence, I want to say not ego, but confidence. And I think it was at a point where I started really feeling happy the last 6 months and better about myself. My parents saw it in me. I mean, I'm not so codependent where I'm so scared to be by myself or anything like that. I'm fine.
Could that be the standoffishness that Rob's been seeing in you?
Yes.
The male side, when a husband asks the wife, "Are you having an affair?" Well, he's thinking sex, correct?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, no, actually, Rob even said it's emotional, isn't it, Candy? And I said, it is. I admitted to him that I was attracted to Emmett.
Well, the first thing we want to do is collect gunshot residue, see if there's any gunshot residue from your hands.
Okay.
So we have a kit for that.
All right.
We're going to collect your clothes because they have blood on them, and that'll maybe help piece the puzzle together.
Sure.
You might have a little bit on your face.
Probably, yeah.
No, don't touch anymore.
Oh, sorry.
We might swab a couple spots there.
That's fine.
And kind of treat you as a mini crime scene.
The officer does a gunshot residue test on Candy's hands to see if she pulled the trigger. What he finds strange is that the firearm that was used belongs to Candy. Why would a deputy use his wife's gun when he had access to his own higher caliber firearms?
I wish I knew everything that happened. I just want to know. I just want to know. I mean, there wasn't even any fighting. There was no punching. There was nothing. God.
Oh, I was going to ask you, the gun that you picked up and moved?
Yes.
Do you recognize that gun?
No, I don't.
Ever seen it before in your life?
No, I didn't have a chance to even look at it. I just know it was little.
And
all I know.
Did we cover where you thought that came from?
No. I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know how that got introduced into the equation tonight?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The results would come back negative. However, this was not definitive evidence that Candy wasn't the shooter. Gunshot residue can be removed by washing or wiping hands, sweating, rubbing hands together, and even passing time. Some firearms, especially small caliber weapons, like the one found at the crime scene, produce very little residue. Despite her many contradictions and lies, Candy was released, but she wouldn't stay free for very long. Meanwhile, Robert was finally released from the hospital after recovering from his gunshot wound, and he would be interviewed by a detective.
I know you've spoken to one of our officers initially about this, but since you got released, I wanted to, talk to you about what happened, what led up to all this. I mean, how we ended up here today.
Since I've been in the hospital, I haven't been able to call my daughters or my parents or my wife or anybody.
Okay.
I have no idea
That's why we came in today to, try and talk to you and get your side of this.
Yeah, I better talk to an attorney first, so.
Okay. From here, we'll just have the officers that brought you here just transport you over to the county jail, and they'll book you in there.
Robert refused to talk to the police, so he would be arrested and charged with murder. A shotgun residue test had been done on Robert while he was in the hospital, and it came back positive. This led investigators to believe that Robert was the shooter, but they still had to answer one haunting question. Was Robert shot during a struggle for the weapon, or did he turn the gun on himself after Emmett went down? Ballistics would show that the firearm was at least 3 feet away from Emmett when he was shot, so it wasn't likely to have gone off during a struggle. If we are to believe Candy, to this day, only Robert knows the answer to that question. Robert would be convicted of second-degree murder, and he was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Candy was not charged in relation to this case. However, a year later, she would be sentenced to 2 years in prison for grand theft. Candy was accused of stealing over $30,000 from a former law firm where she had worked. After serving her 2-year prison sentence, Candy remained on probation for 12 more years.
You had an affair with her husband, and he wound up getting murdered, but you seem highly offended by this whole thing.
Look, I understand, and I am so sorry about everything. I understand how.
Have you told the truth through all of this?
The truth of what I know, yes.
Did the judge say you were a liar?
Yes.
Did he say you were the biggest liar he had ever heard since he had been on the bench?
Yes. And he was saying that in the 32 years that he was on the bench, he has never heard anybody change their story as much.
Did she change her story?
From what I could tell.
Was there one story where she saw what happened and another story where she didn't see what happened?
Yes.
There
That lady right here. I told y'all she should have got more than 2 years. She should have got more than 2 years. And then, oh, what a coincidence. A cop shot somebody. What a coincidence. But nah, she should have got more than 2 years. And when Dr. Phil turned to Jerry Springer being messy like this?
Change their story as much.
Did she change her story?
From what I could tell.
Was there one story where she saw what happened and another story where she didn't see what happened?
Yes.
There are many theories as to what really happened, and I would love to hear yours. What do you think happened?
Man, I think her husband came, crashed out. This what happened. Her husband came and crashed out on her, right? And then he got mad and shot the dude. And then he probably tried to shoot himself to make it look like he got shot by him during a struggle. And then they did the test and like, wait, you got hit close to point blank range. He got hit from 3 feet away. Yeah, make it make sense. Yeah. But nah, she really said, oh yeah, I went and hopped in the truck with my boss. So you dropped your car off at Walgreens, hopped in the car with your boss, and you just driving around. All right. I want to know what man on this earth, on this planet, finna let they wife, not girlfriend, they wife that they been married to, got kids with, go park their car at Walgreens and then get in a car with their boss. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I ain't tripping. But he came and crashed out, and he ended up shooting them over that. She the reason. Like, why can't she need to go to jail at least 10 years? Then she go to jail a year later for grand theft from stealing $30,000. Like, and then now you on the Dr. Phil show getting exposed, and he acting like Jerry Springer and Maury. So yeah, watch out. Like, if you a man out here and you just been married to your wife, watch her. Yeah, watch her. So you start acting different. Then he look, what killed me is she showed every sign of cheating. He like, you never want to talk to me. You always coming home late. You always coming home tired or whatever. She like, yeah, I know. Like, nah, don't play with me. Don't do that. Yeah, like, the biggest liar. Like, imagine being the biggest liar ever and not getting no jail time from it. Like, all right, well, hold on, yeah. I don't think I
probation
understand.
for 12 more years.
You had an affair with her husband, and he wound up getting murdered, but you seem highly offended by this whole thing.
Look, I understand, and I am so sorry about everything. I understand how.
Well, you ain't sorry about nothing. You look like Kane. I swear, go look up Kane without his mask on WWE right now. Say she'll look like him. Stop playing with me. No, she don't care about nothing at all. This woman is evil, and if you don't believe me, go skip to the beginning of the live. This woman is evil. No.
Oh,
have you told the truth for all of this?
The truth of what I know, yes.
Did the judge say you were a liar?
Yes.
Did he say you were the biggest liar he had ever heard since he had been on the bench?
Yes. And he was saying that in the 32 years that he was on the bench, he has never heard anybody change their story as much.
Did she change her story?
From what I could tell.
Was there one story where she saw what happened and another story where she didn't see what happened?
Yes.
There are many.
So look, lying, the police ain't crying no more, right? Okay, now I just want to make sure I ain't tripping. She need to go to jail. I'm vouching for it. I don't care. It ain't many people in this world I'll be like, you know what? You need a little jail time. It ain't many people I say that to at all. But her, come on, y'all. She got the man killed because she wanted to sit right here and play around. Then she playing her husband to the left and showing every sign. He's really aggressive. What you mean he aggressive? Like, why do you keep saying that? Oh, no, man. Imagine your wife calling another man aggressive all the time. He's really aggressive. Why you keep, man, hit that like and subscribe button. I ain't finna play with her. I'm not finna play with none of them. Hey, look at your wife again. Yep. Just because she got her feet kicked up, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. So look, they said this 911 call led cops down a rabbit hole. Every 911 call is a rabbit hole, if we being honest, but we're gonna see what they had to deal with.
2025 in Pike County, Arkansas. Officers are dispatched to an isolated neighborhood in the woods for an alleged altercation involving a rifle. The caller reported that his estranged neighbor from down the road, Nathan, had entered his property with a rifle pointed at his 11 and 9-year-old children, shouting he was going to shoot them, leading to a physical fight between the caller and the man with the rifle. Police arrived shortly after at the estranged neighbor's house to find him sitting outside his home in a lawn chair with no rifle in sight.
So what happened between you and the...
I told them that, like, I wish they had not.
Hold on, man. Who won? Who won this fight? And who is who?
Bulldozed the spot across the creek because they disrupted the creek. You cannot own the land on 50 yards on either side of the creek because it runs down into Lake Greason.
So how did it get to the point where everything got physical?
I might have been a smart ass or whatever, but I told them I wish they had not bulldozed. I think like about a 14 or 15-year-old guy answered. I was talking shit to the guy when I went there. The dad, I'm assuming the dad came over and we had some words, and like he punched me a time or two, and I didn't want to get physical because I was at their house. After like the second time he punched me, I'm like, hold on, well maybe we don't have things right, I'm schizophrenic, and so I was like, I'm sorry if I got the wrong guy.
You got an ID on you?
I do.
Let me see your ID, please.
Yeah.
So when he punched you, did you punch him back?
No.
You should have.
I actually stood there with both my hands behind my back, kind of talking to him like I don't want no trouble, but
okay.
You should have shot him. I was bound. You better off taking that charge. I'm not gonna look. I'm not. Nah, man. Nah. Look at him. He better been the one in the wrong.
I never did anything.
Nathan.
So him and Dustin got into it earlier is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, from what I'm gathering, I guess I need to run over there and maybe go talk to Dustin, I guess. I think Dustin's got cameras to see if he really did have a rifle.
Well,
I'm not trying to cause no problems. And
Right.
That shit happened 3 or 4 hours ago, and I didn't go back over there.
All right, well, give us just a minute.
I'll go to Dustin's with you if you want to.
Yeah, I'll walk over and see.
You don't have any weapons in the house or anything?
No. I'm not trying to cause no trouble or nothing.
Okay, all right. And this was the vehicle you was driving?
Yeah.
There's no weapons in it?
No, you can look.
I will here in a minute.
The next door neighbor, a witness, now approaches officers and gives them a key piece of information.
So he's got to put a rifle in the back of the car.
Where at?
Right beside me. His parents live right beside my house. I am armed too. The altercation already happened down here earlier. And went in his parents' house, come back out with a rifle, threw it in the back seat, and just spun out, come drunk through my driveway, hauled ass all over, so I got in the truck and come too. He's in a camouflage shirt.
Yeah, he's sitting on the side. Is the car up here?
Yeah, it's a little silver car.
So you say there's nothing in the vehicle?
No. I mean, there might be like a shovel.
It sounds like you got punched for a reason now.
And you don't mind us looking?
No. Go ahead. I mean.
Hey, he said the trunk, didn't he?
I thought he said he threw it in the back seat.
Back seat?
There's like a mini fridge in there.
There's no weapon in there.
Look in the trunk.
I haven't. That's what he said was in here. So what's Dustin saying?
I hadn't talked to Dustin yet.
Oh, okay. His side of the story is he went over on his property and told him that he didn't appreciate him bulldozing down around the creek down there. And he said he was being a smartass, and that's what he ended up getting. I mean, that's exactly his words. He was being a smartass.
Okay.
And but Dustin come out and popped him. So
is it that stick right there that he had in his hand, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that's the walking cane. That's what he had in his hand. Which, you know, at a distance it might, you know, everybody's heated and excited. It may look like a gun. We need to go get Dustin's statement.
Randy, the guy that we just talked to, they're the ones that seen him get a gun at his mom and dad's house.
Oh, really?
He spun out and came up here. He said it's a rifle. He said, I know. He had a rifle in his hand.
His mom and dad would know.
Yeah, they'll be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll be honest.
Yeah, if they'll be honest, I mean, it's going to be a 50-50 shot there.
He hit me 3 times. I was just trying to talk to him verbally, and he hit me like a second time, and I'm pretty sure I went down and I think my elbow might have scraped something.
Your elbow and your knee.
Yeah, and then...
So you left here and then went to your mom and dad's?
I'm not sure about all that, but I mean, I came back and then I was just like, after that 3rd time he hit me, I'm like, look, just let me go. And
Is your mom and dad down there at their house?
Huh?
Is your mom and dad down there at their house?
They're down there somewhere, but I didn't really want to talk to them about.
I know, but
about nothing.
but here's the problem, okay? We got people that's willing to swear that they seen you with a gun. They said you went to your parents' house and picked up a gun and come back up here, okay?
No, my dad's got a gun closet and it's locked. I can't get into it. I did have my little stick right there, but no, I don't have no firearm.
You absolutely did not pick up a weapon. So we go down there and talk to you.
If I would have picked up a weapon, I probably would have done something with it. I mean,
so we can go down there and talk to your dad, and he's going to confirm that there's no weapons missing, and you did not.
He should. I mean, I didn't talk to nobody. I just went down there.
Okay, you realize if you're lying to us, you're fixing to go to jail. Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
So just be honest with us.
No, I understand all that. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you put in your car?
I didn't put nothing in my car.
They seen you put a rifle in your car.
Huh?
If you didn't put a rifle in your car and they saw you put a rifle in your car, what did you put in?
Is this are you living here?
Yeah, who could have seen me put a rifle in my car?
You care if we look in the house, make sure there ain't no rifle in there?
No, I don't care. I mean,
right now we're concerned about a weapon, okay?
There's no weapon.
There's no weapon.
No.
You don't mind if we look in there and make sure there's no weapon in there?
I don't want no searches, but you can go talk to my dad or whatever. I mean, there's no...
Where's your dad at?
He lives right down here. Hold on to that. I'll run down there and talk to him real quick.
Dad, I'm gonna run here and see if he's got a search waiver. Okay. If he's got a search waiver, we're going in the house. Failed to appear, fictitious tag down, suspended.
Is he a probationer? He was a felon.
Right there. Delivery charges back in 02. He's already been charged with possession of a firearm once. Last thing he had was 15 though, and that's all from a DWI that he never did all this stuff with.
That's just a misdemeanor. Well.
Hey, sir.
How are you?
I was just doing first names. My first name is Nathan.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Nathan.
Your first name?
Justin.
Justin.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, Justin.
So it don't look like you've been in any trouble. Last thing you had was in 2015. Was driving on suspended in 15.
Yeah. I'll be straight with you, dude. In 1998.
Yes, sir.
I learned how to cook meth.
Yes, sir.
I went with the judge's son and the DA's son, and we were like the untouchables. You know, we thought we were the bad mother. No,
right, the outlaw crew.
We were the fall guy.
Gotcha.
Is what we were.
Gotcha.
So I ran his ID. I'm not showing him to be probation or anything like that. Y'all look at it on y'all's end, see if y'all see anything. See if we got search waiver on file or anything. I can't see it. No search waiver or probation, nothing like that. Okay, all right, appreciate it.
And I cooked meth for about 10 years. And then I also learned the hatred and the sin and everything that goes with it.
Yes, sir.
The evil.
Yes, sir.
Hey there, puppy. How you doing there, bud?
I'm pretty good.
I was wondering.
He's not gonna bite you. Come on in.
Nathan got into it with one of the neighbors up here. They said he come down here and grabbed a gun and then took off back up the road. Do you happen to know if he picked up a gun from you?
No, only got one out. He wouldn't know about it. No, he. When was this?
Just about maybe a couple hours ago. Are you missing a gun?
Nothing I know of.
They're multimillionaires, and they're dumping chemicals into the water. It's killing all the fish and everything. I went and talked to that dude, and I'm like, look, you need to quit dumping all your bullshit in the creek. And his family was there, so I mean, I talked to him with my hands behind my back.
Yes, sir.
The motherfucker hit me 3 times.
Hey, how are you? Oh, Nathan got into it with Dustin up there. When he supposedly come down here and grabbed a gun and took off up there, and we're up there with him, but I just wanted to make sure that...
He's been in here, I have no idea, and I've been in here all day.
My gun closet is locked.
So all your guns are here?
To my knowledge, I mean, I don't ever. Sometimes I don't know what he's done and what he hadn't done.
Well, he don't have access to it, does he?
Did he have a gun? No. Does he have a gun?
They said he did.
I mean, I had a pocket knife on me. I mean, I could have got him.
Yes, sir.
The neighbors over here said they seen him come in the house. They actually said they seen him with a gun, throwed it in the vehicle, and took off back up the road. He does have a walking stick, and I'm just wondering if they didn't mistake that for the walking stick.
He ain't been here all day.
I want nature to be how it is.
Correct. We all live in America, and we all want to get along.
I want to be able to catch some f***ing perch. I don't want all his damn chemicals killing Lake Greason. And so here I am stuck with this multi-millionaire that's killing Lake Greason.
I understand.
And all I'm thinking is I want to catch f***ing perch.
Is he drinking?
I don't know if he has or hadn't.
I want to tell you something. He's been real depressed. He's been talking about.
Okay. He needs some help, that's for sure.
He's been psychotic the last 2 or 3 days.
And this motherfucker has so much f***ing money, I can't do nothing about it. But say, look, I'm poor f***ing white trash, but I want my perch to live in that creek.
My gun closet's locked. Now, he knows how to take the whole door off.
Oh, yeah, he knows
Okay,
that.
so I don't know why these people, your neighbors, said that they saw him come out of your house with a gun. I wasn't here. I have
Do you know
clue.
when they think it happened?
This was a couple hours ago.
Do I look like I'm making anything up?
No, sir. No, sir. You don't even look like you're aggressive to me. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
I'm broken-hearted.
Until we go over here and talk to him, I honestly can't tell you where it all went wrong at.
Now, listen, I want to warn you that he's the type that would want to.
Oh, he's sitting down.
I'm serious. You be
We're
careful.
not. Yeah,
be careful.
we're fine. He's over there sitting down talking to my other buddies, and we ain't got a problem with
I
him.
just don't want anything to happen to you guys.
No. He's no threat to us.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the past, he talked about trying to set it up so the cops would.
You might think I sound crazy. Okay?
I don't think you sound crazy.
But I'm in the bloodline of a shaman. Would you just step inside and look at my house?
I can.
I'll keep my hands behind my back or what. I just want you to see the Native American effigies and things that I have that show you I'm not bullshitting. I want you to feel 100% secure.
Well, I feel that anyhow. I don't feel.
Okay, good.
I don't feel like there's a threat. I got you in my bubble because I don't think you're violent at 100%. If you were violent, you would have showed aggression.
I'm heartbroken.
Right. You would have showed aggression if you was violent to me already. You don't show that to me.
Will you step inside?
We can.
And just let me show you.
Yes.
My belief system.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Justin,
I give you my word. You can trust me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a shaman. Look. This is a dream catcher.
Yes, sir.
But look. Love. Peace. Joy.
Yes.
That's what that produces for me.
Correct.
Now, a shaman can make a reverse. I'm just having a heart-to-heart with him. No.
You're fine.
If that's your buddy, tell him come on in.
He said if you want.
Hey, come on, bud.
Okay.
Come on.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
Okay.
They're fine.
Now, a shaman can make a reverse dream catcher to produce nightmares. I'm not like that. This is love, peace, joy. Look, to scare away evil spirits, it has to look creepy.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
Okay. My baboon skull, my deer skull, my hog. Indian in the cupboard.
Correct.
This is a horse effigy kneeling down, a woman holding a baby. I got sidetracked talking.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
The Mandela effect. Curious George never had a tail.
Right. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm very different, and I just wanted to...
There's your ID back, Nathan.
Okay.
He's been in and out of psychiatric help for years.
Yeah, I know. I've been down here before. So he went over there to their house. He told me he did, and he told me he was being a smartass.
He can be one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you what he told me. All right, thank you.
I'm glad to see so many of y'all are here because I came so close to killing him. No, y'all look at me. I let him hit me 3 times.
Right.
Because his children were there. I could have snuffed him quick.
Let's come back down here. That's where you want to be at.
I like you.
So
I like you. Can I get a little closer?
After hearing about the altercation, Nathan's father now comes down the road to join the conversation.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna tell you straight up, if it keeps poisoning that creek, I'm gonna kill him. You don't need to know nothing else. I let him punch me 3 times because I was not gonna smoke his ass in front of his kids. Now you know me, Dad, you look at me.
Yeah.
I let him punch me 3 times because I was not gonna kill him in front of his kids. You know Spencer? Our cousin, Arkansas Game Fish Commission.
What's that? Okay.
You know we're affiliated.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go over here and talk to Dustin. You just keep it. Remember, we're gonna keep it down here. All right.
Let's stay over here instead of going over there.
I like you, but I like him a little bit better.
Hey, that's fine.
I like him a little bit better.
That's fine.
I want to hear it. I want to hear you. Hey.
Take care of yourself.
Hey, I want to tell you something straight up, like, black and white unite.
Yes, sir.
I think everything's fine. There's no gun involved or
I don't
nothing
think
like
he
that.
has one of my firearms.
Right. He's been drinking quite a bit today.
He gets crazy when he drinks because he's on medication for his depression.
So
he's manic depressive. He's bipolar.
Gotcha.
Black and white unite. Color stupid, all that shit. I just wanted you to know, like, I'm somebody got your back more than you would ever f***ing know.
I appreciate that.
Let me know what happens, okay? Somebody just call and give me kind of heads up.
Okay.
Okay.
What do?
Remember my name?
I will.
Remember, I'm on y'all's side.
Yes, sir.
I'm on y'all's side.
I just need you to keep it. Remember, we're gonna keep it at this level for tonight.
Please just look at me in my eye.
Right.
Look at me in that one eye. Look at me in this one. Hold up.
We got you.
A trooper returns after speaking with the victims, Dustin and his family, and he reveals their side of the story.
All right, brother. What'd y'all figure out?
They definitely saw him with a gun. They're all terrified that he's going to come over there tonight and try to cause problems, to get us called out, either shoot somebody or get us to shoot him or something like that. So I'm fixing to walk around.
So y'all really gonna leave me to talk to this guy?
He's taking medication for bipolar. Well, he's got to drinking today.
You can't do that with bipolar medication.
That's why we're where we're at.
As officers begin looking around Nathan's house to see if he dumped a rifle somewhere in the woods, the landlord of Nathan's property and her daughter are now called out to the scene. The daughter, who lives in the area, was luckily a witness to Nathan returning to his house right after the altercation between him and Dustin, and she tells officers exactly what she saw.
So we pulled up, and so we seen him come this way. He went straight to his door, so it's either right inside his door or thrown over there, like right just off to the side somewhere.
Could you clearly tell it was a rifle though? Or a gun?
It's a gun, yeah, so I can tell it's a gun. And then he said, he come yelling at us, he said, you need to get your effing kids inside or I'm gonna kill them right now too.
He said that to who?
To
your kids?
Yes, my kids, we were outside and he said, you need to get your kids inside or I'm gonna fucking shoot them right now.
That's
threatening
anyway.
When I was on the phone with her, telling her to get the kids out of here because I found out what was going on here, he says, I'll take this 12 gauge, and even if the cops show up, he threatened. I overheard this on the phone. that he was going to kill you all when you all showed up here too.
With this newfound information, officers now confront Nathan about his multiple accusations of threatening his neighbors and their children, as well as his alleged possession of a rifle.
Okay, Nathan, there's been a little bit of research and listened to everybody. We found out that you've made some comments to some around here, terroristic threatening. Would you like to tell us what that was about with the girl, the young lady?
A girl. I'm sure I popped off some bullshit.
Well, we've got written statements, okay, from four people saying they saw you with a gun. And we've also got written statements, and they're swearing out that you made terroristic threats that you were going to, take care of. Is that true?
I might have popped off some but I don't have any.
Okay, well, you're going on me. Just turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You're under arrest.
Just talk to me. Tell me what's going on. I'll cooperate.
I just did. You're under arrest for terroristic threatening, okay?
I'm going to put my phone in my back pocket.
That's fine.
Okay.
You don't have any weapons?
No.
Any drugs?
No.
I tell you what, I'm going to put your hands in front, okay, so it don't strange you, because you've been very cooperative with me.
Yeah.
You act stupid in my vehicle, we're going to stop, and then I'm going to tie you up in the back seat, okay, with your hands and your feet together.
I totally understand.
Okay, I'm gonna give you plenty of respect, and I'm going to put the cuffs on your hands in the front, so
What am I being charged with?
Terroristic threatening. Now, where's the gun?
I don't have a gun.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Where's the gun?
I don't have a gun.
Where's the gun?
There should be one at my dad's house, but I don't have a gun.
You got 2 bullets
You
right here.
have, wait a minute, you have the right to remain silent, okay?
Okay.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Okay. There is a gun at my dad's house. I don't have access to it right now.
What's the shells doing in your pocket?
I did have them in my pocket. I don't have the gun with me.
Where did it go? I mean,
How come we got so many people saying that they seen you with a gun? A 12 gauge. These are 12 gauge shells.
Look, man, be honest with me. Where's the gun at? I've been honest with you. I've been straightforward with you. Is it in the house? Look, we don't want some kid, and you don't want a kid getting a hold of a weapon and getting hurt. Okay, that would be terrible if a little innocent kid got a hold of a gun and got killed or killed some innocent child. Tell us where the gun's at, man.
There's a gun in my dad's closet. There's 3 12 gauges in this house.
Is that the one you had? Which one do you have?
Do I have the right to remain silent?
You do, but here's the deal, man. And I'm not forcing you to do anything other than try to do the right thing. I don't want to see some innocent little child, this guy's grandkid come out here and be mowing the yard and a gun pop up and then get to playing with it and shoot one another or kill somebody, some innocent person, okay?
There's not any firearm of any type that is outside of a house anywhere.
Okay. Is there one in the house?
Can I just leave it like that?
You can leave it like that, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get
no other humans are in danger of.
I'm going to get a search warrant, and I'm going to search the house. So I mean, it's your choice, because I've got too many people already told me that you had a shotgun. Okay, but if I have to go get a search warrant, then a judge is going to be pissed off because I'll wake him up in the middle of the night.
Okay, let's say hypothetically, I said, yeah, there's blah blah blah, and it's right there.
I will.
Is that in my best interest?
Your best interest is to be honest with me, okay?
And we'll tell the prosecutor, he was straight up. He told us.
I've been to prison twice. I ain't been in trouble in like 12, 13 years.
Nathan, listen to me. Straightforward, okay? Can you tell me where the gun's at so we can get the hell out of here? Just be honest with me.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Where's it at?
I'll show you. I got one big favor.
That's
Can I
okay.
take the last my swig of vodka I got?
You get me the gun and
So I can at least sleep in jail tonight.
I'll see what I can do. There's your keys. Show me where the gun's at. Whatever you do, don't.
No, hey, buddy, I promise.
I trust you, Nathan.
Okay. You're gonna need to go in there.
Okay.
On the far side of the mattress, lift it up. You're gonna find the 12 gauge.
Okay. Stand there with him.
Hey, Take a picture before we move it.
You got your phone?
Hey, just stay right here real quick.
Give me your phone. There's a picture of a shotgun shell right here. You're gonna have to hurry up. I'm getting a hell bit out of me. Let's take a picture of that shotgun shell. All right, now take a picture of that right there.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Okay.
All right. It's loaded.
You trying to do some damage.
Yep, fully loaded, one in the magazine.
That's the one that was on the bed too.
All right, Nathan, come on. I'm gonna let you go with me, okay?
Okay.
One shot. Okay. You've been honest with me. I'm gonna.
Oh
All right, you don't have it, so come on. All right, buddy, come on. What's that?
That's just Mountain Dew.
All right, get your shot of Mountain Dew.
I was gonna see if it was laying in the bottle right there, and then I ain't gonna try to.
All right, come on. You ain't got none. Take a shot of that Mountain Dew and let's get the hell out of here. Throw it in the fire. Nathan, I appreciate your honesty, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm a bad person.
No, man, you're not a bad person. You've made some bad decisions, okay? We're gonna take care of you, okay?
But if you can put me in there with the goddamn sex offender.
No, I'm gonna.
Come on now.
Get in. Come on.
Come on now. Put me in there with one of them.
Nathan was charged with felony possession of firearms by a convicted felon and felony first-degree terroristic threatening. 6 months later, in December of 2025, while being held in jail awaiting his trial, he was caught smoking marijuana in jail with other inmates, causing him to be charged with furnishing, possessing, using, or delivering prohibited articles while in custody. His trial is set for May 14th, 2026. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Man, he finna get him a little time, yeah. May 14th, 2026. I'm gonna have to go ahead and tap into that. I thought he would look. He seemed like the victim. Then the more he talked, he seemed like he not the victim. Then he seemed like the victim. Then the more he talked, he be like, "Oh nah, you are not the victim. You are not the victim at all." But yeah, man, don't be out here threatening people with no 12 gauge shotgun. Y'all be wondering why y'all go to jail. Like, come on, you can't be. Let me shut up, because now I'm just trolling. Of course, you can't do that. Of course, you can't. But look, y'all. Some people be ready to crash out. Watch out for the neighbors. I ain't gonna lie. All you do security for this one place, and this man got mad because it was a pothole in the road. And he was like, he was mad. He like, is it someone I could talk to? I'm like, hey, yeah, you know what? I told him when my supervisor was on shift and told him the exact hours for the whole week on when he needs to come through and file a complaint. Yeah, you got me. I'm not finna play with y'all. Not finna play with y'all. Nope. You mad, you stressed out. He like, my car almost got destroyed. And man, it was hot outside. And I seen smoke coming out his ears, so I knew that boy was hot, for real. But look, y'all, watch out for y'all neighbors. He was mad because they was in the creek, throwing stuff in the creek, and that's where he fish at. So he say. But I ain't gonna lie, that do be happening, though. Believe it or not, that do be happening. But so he say. So we ain't gonna take that. We're gonna take everything he say with a grain of salt. And if you don't want to end up like that, make sure you stay in school. If you don't want to end up like this, stay in school. Yep. You see him? You would have. He talking about he got punched 3 times. And how many rounds? What round did you get punched 3 times in the 12th one? You got punched 3 times in the 12th round? There ain't no way you looking like this. Yeah, all right. So if y'all want to sit out here and play them dangerous games, just remember, you just never know. Hit that like and subscribe button. And the fact that he got caught in jail smoking weed is even crazier. But they ain't gonna give him no more time for that. That ain't even, you get stuff everywhere nowadays. Hit the like and subscribe button. Like and subscribe. I said that way too fast, but I'm tired at the same time. This snow got to